I look small compared to you, Carl. I don't like it. I was looking so good before. What happened?
It's because you were closer before.
Ready for this?
Ready.
Good morning, everyone. How are you guys doing today? Peyer Daniel here, and today I am here with
Kyle. I'm a power lifter, Dan's friend. I'm bigger than him.
He's smaller than me. I have less fat. It's okay though. Anyways, this is going to be our first YouTube video, so I hope you enjoy it. We're going to go over some of the questions you guys answered. We're going to go over how we met, and then we're going to kind of get into my workout. So stay tuned and enjoy. Alright guys, so we are going to answer some of the questions you guys asked or topics on YouTube, but a lot of them were more just questions more than topics. So we're just going to go over a few of them, or
you got good ideas.
Oh, there's not even that many. There's
yeah, that's fine. We can do it quick.
Like 5. So the first question is kind of what our diets are.
Is it? Or are
they
asking about how to diet?
Well, I think what our...
about...
Well, I think this is, well, we're going to make this more of a Q&A, so I would assume, I'm not going to click on their profile and go into diets, because...
Yeah.
So we're just going to go over what our diets are. Basically, what I eat every single day is 3 pounds of beef, 80% beef, 20% fat, and then also 2 cups of rice, mixed in with a Pop-Tart and maybe a Cliff Bar to add some more calories, and then some lemon squares to add even more calories on. Trying to bulk up evenly, so not too fast, but obviously I want to still have a steady increase in weight, which I haven't been seeing, so clearly I just need to add more calories.
That's it. Yeah.
That's yours too?
Pretty much the same. I just switched from beef to turkey to get a little bit leaner meats. I feel like the fat was having some issues in my intestines, so yeah, I'm doing turkey. It's 93% lean. I'm eating about 3 pounds of that a day and a whole bunch of rice. That's mostly it. I eat tacos every day. I have a whole bunch of dietary constraints, so that's what I'm limited to.
Batman or Superman? I say, well, do you think who's gonna win in a fight?
Oh, well, in that case,
Superman's gonna win,
without doubt.
But like, who do you like better?
I don't know. I like the idea of the all-powerful Superman, but I don't know. As a hero, he's rather flawless, and they kind of have to force the whole kryptonite thing. Yeah. So from a story standpoint, I feel like Batman does better, but from a hero standpoint, Superman's clearly the better, the stronger superhero.
Yeah, I say Batman is better just because he can drive around a cool ass car and all the gadgets and...
It's got no parents.
Yeah, that kind of sucks. I'd be interested to see what people say here. That's what Heather said, his wife.
That's my wife.
Here's a topic, stop the fake smile. It's a real smile. I can't fake smile. I'm terrible at it. Even during like photo shoots and things like that, I have to fake smile. I have to be like, ha 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 ha. So, since your guys' questions suck, and there's like 3 on there, I think we're gonna probably post it, put an edit. I did delete the other ones because it was on a separate post and there was no audio on it, so I think the majority of the questions were on that one and I actually deleted it. So I apologize, but we're actually going to go over kind of how we met and kind of go from there.
But yeah, did we met in wrestling? Or did we have class together?
No, we didn't have class together.
I don't think so.
I think it was...
Yeah, we met in middle school wrestling, 7th grade. And I was huge, Dan was small, and
let me just put this into perspective. In 8th grade, I was planning on wrestling 103 in high school, and I definitely was nowhere near that weight. I think I was like 80, I think I was 98 pounds my 8th grade year, 98 pounds.
Wow. How much did I weigh? I wrestled 152 my freshman year, so.
So you must have been like 130.
Yeah, 140-ish.
So we both kind of have a wrestling background. He's a little bit better than me. I started in 7th grade and kind of just going from there. He kind of got me into lifting senior year, I would have to say, of high school. We lifted that whole summer, and then I went off to college, and I guess so did you for a semester.
Yes. Yes.
But basically kind of just became friends and both hated / loved wrestling all in the same combination of it all. So we kind of just grew from there. Then probably didn't talk to each other for about 4 years. He got married and moved to Vermont, and we grew up in Wisconsin together, and ended up flying to Vermont. He picked me up. When I was there, I said, one day I'm gonna live here. And then a year later I moved here, lived in Burlington. He's about half an hour away from Burlington. We're in Waterbury right now. Just kind of became better friends.
Yeah.
And just kind of, obviously the power of lifting and just fitness in general kind of just made us connect and click.
Yeah, we got similar goals. You know, I suppose both have high aspirations, so yeah, can feed off each other well there. And yeah.
He's trying to be a world record power lifter, and I'm trying to be a pro bodybuilder, so very similar yet so different. I want to go more into the aesthetics versions of it, while he wants to go more into the technical version, or I guess strength portion of it. So I feel like that's the good mix on what we're bringing to the table, and it's going to be a different content for you guys to see than what you're normally seeing on I guess fitness sites. They're more one or the other. It's just more or less be one informational and kind of a vlog style of informational. And I feel like that's what we're gonna go for. And we're gonna see where it goes, how it goes. And no idea. Put names in the description what you think we should call it. I mean, we have no idea. We're just kind of going into it. I wanted to do YouTube, and I kind of wanted someone to do it with. So that's why I'm kind of forcing Kyle.
Yeah, no, I'm all for it. I just need some time in front of the camera.
Yeah, obviously we're not going to be the best
off the bat.
Yeah, but we're just going to go with it, have some fun with it, and see where it goes, and see if you guys like it. And if it's going well, we're going to continue, and hopefully you guys will enjoy. But I just took my pre-workout. It's kicking in a little bit, kind of feeling it in my face. My beard's getting a little tingly. So we're going to go work out. We're going to bring you along. It's going to be my back day and rear delts and biceps. Kyle has off today since he has a big powerlifting meet, which we can record that and see your thoughts, and obviously in-depth kind of thoughts and what he's doing. It's a local meet in Vermont, so if you're in the area, come to Lift VT. I think that's what it's called, right?
Yeah.
Lift Vermont.
$10 to get in, but yeah, that's it. So.
Well, that was kind of the introduction, so yeah. Let's get to the workout. I do have a question though. With the deadlifts, since he's the one all about form, he does more of a sumo one, so obviously like this.
Definitely a sumo.
Wow. Yeah. Well, this is more conventional, but I want to keep my back straight and my
shoulders back, but mine just keep wanting to go forward when I do conventional. What would be the best way to get them back?
Think about getting that chest forward. Yeah, like that. That being said, that upper back can be a lot more rounded. It's a lot more forgiving in the conventional deadlift. Whereas sumo, we do want to be a lot tighter in that upper back.
So if I was doing sumo like this, oh shit, I want to like that.
Yeah, exactly. Keep that chest up. Yeah, just like that.
That actually feels real good. Just a warm up. I really want to work on my back today. This is just a warm up because I can pull a lot more once I get about 405 on it. So,
feeling it.
Feeling it.
But yeah, so for this next set, we're gonna cover kind of general cues for the sumo deadlift, as Dan is gonna show us here with some pretty heavy weight, up to 405. But yeah, I just want to show you basically the main things we're looking for and kind of how to go about that. So let's check it out.
All right, so deadlift here. He's at 405, so we're pretty heavy. Obviously, we want to warm up first. But main things we're looking for, if you notice, his toes are pointed out. In general, I'd recommend about 45 degrees for the sumo deadlift. However, you're gonna find if something works better for you, change up your stance. But yeah, so toes pointed out right about 45 degrees. We're trying to build a house, as Joe Sullivan says. So as you can see, we're kind of getting a nice house in between the legs there. All right, now he's using wraps, which I don't have a big issue with. So yeah. Our weight's gonna be out. We're using quads, so those knees are gonna stay out over the toes. We're getting that back nice and tight, should be real straight. And as we get to the side, we should see, bam, it all come together. We're moving up as one. You can see all the engagements happening at once. And that bar should be moving in a super straight path. We wanna move our bodies around the bar and not the bar around our body. It's gonna be a lot easier to move Dan than 405 pounds. Straight up, see, just like that, locking out. We'll talk about core some other time, because that'll be some pretty in-depth stuff. But back's nice and tight the whole time. Bam. Real good. Back positioning's real good, nice and flat, nice and neutral. Now that being said, neutral is a range, but we will cover that further some other time.
Feeling good. Feeling good.
How many did we get there?
I don't know, I think 6, 7.
Why am I not focused on your face?
Focus on the moneymaker, Kyle.
It's on everything else. Am I too zoomed in? No, I'm too zoomed in.
Right on the moneymaker.
All right, so Dan just finished up some deadlifts. We were going fairly light. We're just looking for, more than anything today, just some activation so that way he can really feel this next exercise. We're gonna do some bent waist rows next. So yeah, basically overlapping muscle groups. So this should feel a lot lighter, especially having just lifted 405 pounds. Now this is gonna feel like nothing. So let's get it.
And as you'll notice, Dan's especially lower back position, it's always nice and neutral. You'll never see that part of his back rounded. That's gonna be what keeps you safest. Bam, we're getting tons of bicep activation here.
So for this exercise, I'm just getting about 15 reps in. My rep range for this is gonna be higher volume, so we're doing 10 to 15. Really getting a good pump in there, really mind-muscle connection. Gonna start off a little bit lighter and then head into 220 pounds. And we started with 185. So, pretty good so far.
All right, and you see he's got that underhand grip, that supinated grip. It's working a ton more biceps. Yeah, leg position's good, knees are out over the toes. We never want those caved in. And yeah, with that supinated position, you can see how we get that bicep activation right there. And yeah, we're nice and slow with the movements, nice and controlled. There's not a lot of swaying. And the other thing you'll notice, always full range of motion. We're extending right there. See that? We're not cutting our reps short. You're only cheating yourself. It's good. How'd that one feel?
Felt good. I think I got 10, but in my mind I got 12.
All right. So we wrapping up this shit? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, we can do that.
All right.
All right, guys. So that is the end of today's video. We went over a little bit of stuff. We went over the question and answers that you guys kind of had. Didn't really work out, but whatever. Then we kind of went over our life, how we met, where we kind of fit together in life, and why we're now like really good friends. And we went over some main compound back movements. We went over the deadlift a little bit, and then we went over the supinated, out of breath. We went over the supinated barbell row, a few things in between there. And now we're just gonna finish the workout, but stay tuned next week. Subscribe, leave a comment below what we should do next, more topics on what we should do, what Kyle should say, because clearly he's not saying anything right now.
Well, he's yapping. I don't want to take his spotlight. You know how Dan is. But yeah, let us know if there's something specific you want to learn, you feel like you could get a hand from, let us know, we can show you how to do it. But yeah, otherwise we're just going to go over, you know, this is mostly compound stuff. This is the most important stuff. Bicep curls, we can save that shit for later.
100% agree with that. So we're going to be mainly focusing on the compound lifts. Basically that's what Kyle does. Like we said before, we're going to cover Kyle's lift. What is it, expo or competition? Competition.
Powerlifting competition.
Powerlifting competition.
Next weekend, December 7th. Gonna kick ass. I'm shooting for a 2,000 pound total. That's squat, bench, and deadlift for those that don't know powerlifting.
So again, those are the compound movements. That's what he's best at. That's what we're gonna go over since he's been training those for the last like 2 years. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy. But keep living life.
Peace.